Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of 401k Real Talk. This is Fred Barstein, contributing editor at wealthmanagement.com's RPA Edge and CEO at Trow, TPSU, and 401k TV. I review all of last week's stories and select the 5 most important and interesting ones, providing open, honest, and candid discussion you will not get anywhere else. So let's get real. First story, the 336,000 new jobs created in September was double what experts were predicting, continuing a 33-month growth streak. Unemployment has been below 4% for 2 years as the war for talent marches on. But with wages staying steady, just up 0.2%, economists are less worried about an overheated economy, which could result in higher interest rates. Leisure and hospitality led with 96,000 new jobs, followed by government, education, and healthcare. So as the war for talent continues, and the sentiment that most employers should offer DC plans, companies are looking to make benefits, especially retirement benefits, more attractive as a way to recruit and retain talent. Next story, according to a survey with advisors and consumers by Herbers, an advisory consulting firm, most advisors are not meeting the needs of their clients. 90% of consumers want tax planning, followed by 75% looking for retirement planning, while just 73% and 67% respectively offer them. The third most in demand is investment management at 55%, which is actually down from previous studies. Advisors tend to overestimate the importance of business and education planning and employee benefits. Interestingly, 63% of the top organically growing firms believe they need to improve client services compared to just 36% overall. All of which is good news for RPAs moving into participant services with tax efficiencies and retirement planning areas with which they are most comfortable. Next story, though personalization and managed accounts are the talk of the industry, the reality may be quite different according to Sway Research and a study with advisors as the default, using managed account as the default option. Just 17% of advisors are using them as the QDIA compared to 80% using target date funds. The issues around managed accounts as the default include costs, lack of data, low engagement. Advisors also cited litigation concerns, though many advisors are attracted to managed accounts as a way to generate additional revenue. Deploying managed accounts relying exclusively on record keeper data and not taking into account outside assets is like a nutritionist designing a diet based on only what we eat for breakfast. Is the right compromise smart target date funds? Perhaps, but only if costs are comparable. Next story, with the focus on new plan growth of traditional DC plans as a result of government mandates and tax credits and Secure 2.0, starter K provisions of the same law have been mostly overlooked. Guideline, the leading fintech record keeper with 44,000 plans, has announced a starter K program, which it claims is the first of its kind and offers low costs, simple compliance, and fewer employer restrictions. The program includes $6,000 limits, no employer match, auto enrollment, and payroll integration. Guideline claims that starter Ks could bring retirement plans to an additional 19 million Americans. Finally, Just as AI and technology will and have already changed the financial services industry, it is not likely that human advisors will be replaced entirely. All advisors will not be replaced for all people, but some advisors will be replaced, and some people may prefer to use pure tech solutions. In my column this week, I predict radical changes for 401k plans as a result of technology, government and societal pressures, and the entry of new players like the hordes of wealth advisors. RPAs stuck in the triple F model will get crushed, but others will see opportunities to greatly expand their business. So those were the most important stories from the past week. I listed a few others I thought were worth reading. Please let me know if I missed anything or if you have any comments. Otherwise, I look forward to speaking with you next week on 401k Real Talk.